you don't, especially for the new people. I'm the host of this group. My name is Phil Bellacicco. I'm with Charles Ruttenberg Realty. Been in the business a long time, was with Keller Williams for 7-8 years. So when I was talking about that boom market that we had in 2004 and 5 and 6, we also saw the many lean years after that. But it's great to be back. I encourage people, if you know anybody looking to buy a home, I mean, my parents paid 4% on their VA loan in 1959 and never thought they'd see rates in their lifetime again. And what are the current rates right now? Somewhere hovering around 3.75, something like that. So, I mean, it's a great opportunity, especially if you have children, you know, nieces or nephews, or, you know, friends that are couples that are just getting married. You know, why pay rent when you can own your home? That's the American dream. And you should, everybody should have that opportunity. And what I do is I help them do that. Not only buying, if you're moving up, if you're deciding to list your home. I just had a couple, my daughter is friends in the Girl Scout troop, and her husband got a transfer, no less. He works for David Weekley Homes, and he's moving to Tampa, and the wife called me and wanted me to help them list their home. So,
hey, Phil, 30 seconds, all right?
Sorry about that, but you know, so with that said, as I mentioned before, the good part of what I do is I love helping people. It's the satisfaction that I get that they get them the maximum price when we list their home and sell it. When I'm helping new people buy a home, make sure they get the best price and most of the amenities in that home for them. So if you know anybody that's looking for any one of those situations, I can help them anywhere in Central Florida here. I do have a niche market, Southwest Orlando, Dr. Phillips, Windermere, Claremont, Winter Garden, really hot right now, great communities. Let me know, have them call, and I'd be glad to do a one-on-one with them and see if I can help them. The big thing about it is many people looking to buy maybe are not right there yet in terms of credit lines. So we may have to refer them to a company to help build up their scores, but let's get the process started, because before you know it, that 3.6 will be 5.6. So with that said, thank you for the opportunity, and I thank all of you today. Great opportunity. I think your goal should be, before you leave here today, obviously you heard some people, by all means, try to get with somebody and set up some one-on-one meetings. I know I say this every meeting, but I do have a young lady, she's not here today. Her goal before she leaves the room is she's got a calendar out and she's booking 3 appointments before she ever walks out the door. So that is just phenomenal. And you do that, you go to 3-4 meetings a week, you're gonna get some business. So you really are. So with that said, anybody like to share any events or things that are going on in terms of the area? Jim.
I want to give you guys a friendly reminder that FAVOP, their business after our networking event, will be July 13th. It's going to be at the Orlando Harley Davidson, so it's an outdoor event. We chose that area because a third of their clients are veterans. It's pretty big pop. Little history on FAVOP. It's the Florida Association for Veteran-Owned Businesses, and our primary mission is the state of Florida is one of there's only 7 states in the nation that has a supplier diversity program for veterans. And if you're not familiar with what that is, that's procurement programs where the city or the county will outsource a job. Maybe they need an IT person or a contractor to build a playground or whatever. So the state of Florida is 3rd in the nation for the most populated states for veterans, but we have no platform like that for them in this state, which is a shame. You know, vets aren't looking for a handout, but they're looking for a chance to compete. And we're only, and the set-asides are 3%. So if only 3% of the jobs are being set aside for that veteran, man or woman, we think that's a good thing for them to at least give that. That's our primary mission. Our secondary mission is to get civilians and veterans together alike, because a lot of civilians want to help a vet, they just don't know how. You know, we have passion for them and the sacrifices that they've made and their families made. So we want to bring them together where they can share products, services, and solutions and get to know each other and do business with each other. So we're still in our infancy. We're starting our first chapter in Tampa and our second chapter in Merritt Island on Space Coast, so we're growing. It's a Chamber of Commerce, $120 a year for up to 10 business people. So a company can join for $10 a month. That's really cheap. There's quite a few people in here that support it, and I appreciate them. Part of my legacy, if I could leave knowing that I helped a veteran in the future to a chance to succeed, then that's good for me. So I'd love to see you guys there. Thank you.
Young lady, I want to make sure that I can trust them, they're likable, they're going to do a good job for me. That's really important. I think it's with any business. So sometimes, you know, that's the importance of the one-on-one. You have to meet up with these people. You have to talk to them. They have to feel comfortable with you. I get that a lot. I know I'm the same way. I'm probably worse when I talk to people.
45, and we get anywhere between, I would say 20 to 28 people show up in the morning. A lot of early birds. So if you'd like, we're on the meetup.com as well. It's called Go Big with 2 G's. Go B-I-G-G. So there you go. Thanks.
And Wanda, when's our next meeting?
St. Cloud.
Would like to go ahead and conduct a presentation, or if you know somebody that you met from a previous group that you thought would be really ideal to come here and share a few minutes with the group, by all means, just email me, text me, or get in touch with me, and I'd be glad to look about setting something up. We found some really, really great speakers, educational speakers that have been a great help to all of you in the group here. So with that said, Mark, Dr. Mark.
Dr. Mark, Purple Fortress. I have a photo sent with Lake Mary Road.
Okay.
I'm giving more details if you see me today.
Okay, great.